Congratulations! You've been selected to possibly become a CarolinaCAT Prep Certified Partner. This short video will provide a little background on why this program was developed and how your organization can maximize your survival rate if and when disaster strikes. You'll also learn why this program is by invitation only and not available to all organizations and locations. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is PREP? The acronym PREP stands for Priority Response Emergency Planning. The program was developed over the course of 30-plus years, focusing primarily on lessons learned from working thousands of disaster recovery projects. Unlike most boilerplate disaster plans that collect dust on a shelf somewhere, the PREP program has evolved over the years to become a hands-on and very targeted approach to disaster recovery planning and response. The PREP program is a proactive system designed to engage all stakeholders before, during, and after a disaster event. As you will soon learn, the PREP program fills the shortcomings that most plans don't even acknowledge. The last 2 hurricane seasons have revealed 3 critical vulnerabilities that many organizations failed to realize. Lesson learned number 1. Most businesses aren't adequately prepared to survive a disaster. The key takeaway here is the percent listed on the right. 43 of businesses unable to resume operations within 10 days will never open. The greatest differentiator between those that were able to reopen within 10 days were because they were prepared by having a disaster plan. Even a simple plan made a huge difference in survival rates. Even if you don't become a PREP certified partner, make sure that your organization is prepared by implementing a disaster recovery plan. Lesson learned number 2, hurricanes and severe weather threats are becoming more frequent and impacting much larger areas along the southeast coastal areas. For those of us living and working on the coastal states, it's not a matter of if, but when the next catastrophic storm impacts our homes and businesses. Lesson learned number 3, the hardest to acknowledge and most fatal to overlook. Organizations cannot rely on their employees and local vendors to be there when disaster strikes. Hurricanes like Florence and Michael don't discriminate. They affect homes and businesses alike. You can't expect your key employees and local restoration company to respond until they take care of their own family. Organizations must establish a relationship with a large loss restoration company that's resourced outside their local area. Lesson learned number 4. Insurance companies are much easier to deal with when using documentation that's consistent with their systems and processes. The news is full of articles that portray the insurance companies in a bad light. Reading the articles, you can't help but feel that the insurance companies have failed us. While some insurance companies are in fact becoming more difficult to deal with and not paying claims in a timely or fair manner, we've noticed that insureds that properly document their claims on the front end have very few issues with collecting on the back end. As you'll learn shortly, PREP certified partners are automatically set up with the industry-leading online portal and mobile tools adopted by the property and casualty claims industry. Our plan is simple. The PREP program is designed to deliver organizations the tools to plan for the most common types of disasters by providing site-specific response and recovery recommendations. In effect, we provide our partners with the tools to handle the small disasters with in-house and/or local resources whenever possible. If or when your local resources are unable to respond, we remain ready, willing, and able to assist. Step 1. Confirm that we're compatible as partners. Chances are pretty high that you've already been pre-approved as a possible partner since you're watching this video, so you may be able to skip this step. For those that haven't been qualified yet, call today to talk to one of our major account representatives to determine whether becoming a PREP certified partner is right for your organization and whether we're compatible to move forward. Step 2. Schedule an on-site evaluation of your site. Normally, the on-site evaluation begins with mapping all critical shutoffs servicing the facility. The valves and/or switches will be individually tagged and numbered for easy identification and reference by any staff member at any time. Where confusion may arise, specific operational instructions are developed to ensure access to the equipment and/or proper shutoff procedures. To facilitate access to hidden and/or remote installations, we supplement the photographs with videos that detail the actual location and shutdown procedure. We also look for abnormal conditions, such as identifying overloaded electrical panels or moisture mold issues in hidden areas by using thermal imaging cameras. While we do in fact routinely find a few minor issues that can be corrected, the real value in this service is accurately documenting that the pre-existing condition of the facility enclosure. In effect, we remove much of the wiggle room that some adjusters present when they erroneously categorize storm-related exposures are pre-existing. We then normally evaluate the site's power service and document whether status of standby power. If not already installed, we document our recommendations concerning the best place to set up and install temporary generators should the need arise. As we continue our site evaluation and become more familiar with the mechanical systems, layout, and general construction, we're then able to estimate load calculations and required recovery resources for a variety of common disasters. This enables us to hit the ground running should you ever need our assistance. Our last step on this on-site evaluation focuses on gathering as much information as possible to develop organizational specific disaster recovery workflow. In addition to assembling current contact information for all affected stakeholders, such as key employees and vendors, we also baseline information to outline everything else that will be needed to update and complete the disaster recovery plan binder that remains on site. The data collected on site will be uploaded to our online portal, InCircle, and become immediately available to PREP certified partners. In addition to memorializing actual site conditions and providing immediate and mobile access to your disaster plan, it also enables us to be engaged and mobilized to your site quickly should the need arise. Once we've evaluated and collected all pertinent data, our findings, recommended resources, and disaster recovery guidelines are presented in a binder for on-site reference. If your organization is located anywhere along the southeast coastal states, there's an almost certain chance that a major hurricane will affect your facility. How you respond and who you partner with may become the deciding difference between a minor inconvenience or major catastrophe. When disaster strikes and you need assistance, you need someone like CarolinaCAT. Upfront and fair pricing, CarolinaCAT is committed to offering the highest quality resources for a reasonable price. Unlike many restoration contractors, CarolinaCAT will never participate in price gouging when resources become scarce. Our standardized pricing structures are available online anytime to all of our PREP certified partners and their insurance adjusters. Doing the right thing. CarolinaCAT is also committed to treat each recovery project as if it happened to our organization. While we pride ourselves on delivering state-of-the-art and professional recovery services, we also never lose sight of economics and the objectives of all affected stakeholders. We never hesitate to place the interests of our partners in front of our own. Full transparency, everything we encounter, do, and provide is memorialized and can be monitored in real time by our partners and their insurance adjusters on our online portal. For PREP certified partners, all recovery projects will be documented with the InCircle platform, which provides a snap-in solution for claim preparation and presentation. Teamwork. We focus in on maximizing the successful recovery of our partners by including them in every aspect of the recovery process. It's surprising how often other contractors focus too much on their tasks and/or priorities to only lose sight of what's best for the affected organization. Together, we accomplish more in much less time. Time for the fine print. CarolinaCAT does not require execution of any contracts up front to become a PREP certified partner. You remain free to use whatever resource or contractor that works best for your organization. We simply ask that you give us an opportunity to earn your business if you ever need outside recovery resources. For your convenience, all of our contracts, general terms and conditions, and pricing are available for review anytime online within our InCircle platform. $1,950 for initial inspection, plus $250 annually for non-PREP certified clients. Free for PREP certified clients or HERT program. PREP certified partners will be required to acknowledge receipt of our current disclaimer statements. In short, however, the PREP program and manuals are intended only as a reference source for PREP clients. The PREP manual is not intended to replace or alter any existing company programs or policies. Remember, when disaster strikes, the time to prepare has passed.